Hi FlossTube, it's Lorna the Ladybird Stitcher. Today is Saturday the 27th of March 2021 and I am here for my March update. It is a little bit early this month and that is because we have school holidays coming up on Friday, Good Friday, and then I'd have to wait another 2 weeks. I may have an opportunity on Monday, but I didn't want to take that risk, so I thought I'd just get in now and tape a video now. In my last episode, I mentioned that I was going in for cataract surgery, and I want to thank everyone for wishing me well and for checking up on me. I was just overwhelmed by support. It was so nice to read everyone's messages. So thank you so much for that. I was very grateful to read those. The surgery was fine. I literally got to the hospital at 10:30 and by midday I was leaving. The surgery itself went for about 20 minutes. My biggest concern was that I would move because they said to me I have to stay very, very still. And I thought, how am I going to go 20 minutes without blinking, without moving, responding to sound or anything like that? But in the end, I was sedated. I was still conscious, but sedated. They numbed the eye that they operated on, which was this one, and it was nothing to worry about. Everything went really well, no pain whatsoever. The only thing that is a little bit annoying is the drops. I have to take 3 drops 4 times a day for a month after the operation, so I just have to put up with that for another couple of weeks. I am going in to see the surgeon again on Thursday this week, and we will book my next operation then. So I'm hoping it won't take too long before that one happens. So I am seeing really, really well distance-wise. For reading and for stitching, I do need glasses. And what I've done is just gone to the chemist to get some readers. I'm just using a pair for reading, a different pair for stitching. I need a stronger script for stitching. I actually can't get a proper script until after I do my second eye, so I thought I'd just use readers from the chemist until that happens. I just wanted to thank everyone for your support though, and for sending me lovely messages. But yeah, it went really well, and I'm looking forward to having my other eye done and for getting the proper script and just getting it behind me and moving on. But I'm driving again, which is fantastic, and only to school and back, just to drive my daughter to school. We had some torrential rain for about 4 days straight here in Sydney, and I think it rained for about 10 days straight, but torrential rain for 4 days straight with no break whatsoever. And 2 of those days were school days, and I was very grateful that I was able to drive because there was no way I was going to be able to walk her to and from school in that weather. So it worked out well. Anyway, stitching. I hope everyone's been well. I didn't get much stitching done because after the operation there was a little bit of time where I had dressing on one eye. There was no way I could stitch with one eye covered up. And I usually stitch with glasses anyway, and the glasses wouldn't fit over. They gave me like a plastic cover over my eye so that I wouldn't scratch it and that sort of thing. And then when it came off, when I realized that I would need glasses to read and to stitch, I needed to, the glasses that I used to wear weren't going to work. So I had to wait to get to the chemist and that sort of thing. And then I brought home a pair that was good for reading. I didn't realise that they wouldn't be good for stitching as well, so I had to wait to go back to the chemist again to get another pair. Anyway, so there were a few days where I didn't stitch at all. So there's a little bit less stitching this month, but hey, all things considered, I'm very happy with the way things are working out. So in WhipGo, I was supposed to spend a week on Villa Mirabilia by Mirabilia, and I was supposed to finish a page on Mini Cinderella on the Stairs by Heaven and Earth Designs. I managed one of those goals. I managed the week of Villa Mirabilia. Cinderella on the Stairs just isn't calling to me. I'm not sure what it is. I think it may be because the glasses that I'm using for stitching are so strong And when I look away from stitching to look at my pattern keeper, I need to change glasses, and that's just getting annoying. I can sort of make do when they're all the same colour, but because Cinderella on the Stairs is different colours, it's not really working out. So I think that's what it is. So when I get the proper prescriptions, it'll go back to being okay, I hope. But at the moment, it's just too annoying to work on that. So I did try, I gave it a go. I didn't manage much though. Anyway, the first one is Villa Mirabilia by Mirabilia. And that's what it will look like when it's finished. And here's what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here it is now. So I obviously did a lot more of this section here. This fabric is 28 count Regana in Opal, and it's the colorway Oasis by Color Cascade Fabrics. It's beautiful fabric. It's a little bit wrinkled. I haven't ironed anything, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's that one, and I'm pleased with the way it's coming along. Those holes are going to be beads here, so they're going to stay like that for a little while, or for a long time actually, I think. But I got my goal done. I spent a week on this and it's moving. I'm happy about that because I don't think it moved at all last year. So I was going to spend a little bit of time on Autumn Queen this month as well, but I just haven't been able to. So next is Cinderella on the Stairs by Heaven and Earth Designs, and here's what it will look like when it's finished. And here's what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here it is now. And this is on 18 count 2/1 in DMC. Obviously it's all DMC, and there it is. I think the other reason that I'm not keen on spending too much time on this is because I finished all the browns, and the rest of the colors are really, I'm in this section here now, and they're pretty light colors and they're not really interesting me at the moment. So I left it out. I just kept going back to it, but then I'd only spend 5 minutes and I'd be wanting to do something else. So I just thought I'm not going to get anywhere with this, so I just swapped it out and started working on my next project, which I'll show you in a minute. But that's how far I got to. I managed 1440 stitches on this one, so it's not too bad, I suppose, given the circumstances, but I would like to finish that page, which I think finishes here, and we'll go to there. And I think last time I saw you, I said there's another 200 stitches under these pages. It's 20 stitches under those pages, sorry. So not 200. So it's not too many, but that's all the way across. So it will take a little while to do those as well. That's Cinderella on the Stairs by Heaven and Earth Designs. And the reason I'm facing this way rather than the other way, the way I normally face, the other side of the table where I normally film, we've got a Monopoly game set up. We've got a Monopoly set, and my daughter and I have been playing, and we've been playing since Sunday or last week, and she doesn't want to put it away. She just wants to keep playing the same game. She's 6 years old and she's still learning how to play, but I think she still thinks that the aim of the game is to accumulate as much money as possible. So she hasn't bought any property at all. So it's really cute, but she keeps landing. I've bought up all the expensive property, and she keeps landing on it and has to pay over to me. But I said to her, you have to buy property. No, I don't want to spend any money. So yeah, she's only 6, she'll learn. Anyway, the next one is my absolute favorite, and it is Templar Prophecy by Long Dog Samplers, and I will show you that this is what it will look like when it's finished. And here's what it looked like the last time you saw it. And here it is now. I have managed 2,840 stitches on this one. So like I said, I'm managing because it is one colour. I think that's making it easier. So this one's on Pattern Keeper as well, so I do have to look over to the screen while I'm stitching, but I can make it out because it's all one colour. So yeah, so it's just until I find a better setup or get better glasses. But yeah, that's that one. Still enjoying it. I have my favourite needle minder on there, which was made by Lisa from No More Lost Needles, and I will link her channel and her store below. And that leads nicely into haul, because the only haul that I received this month was more needles from Lisa. I'll just put this one away. So I got 4 more needle minders from Lisa from No More Lost Needles, and again I will link this below as well as Lisa's channel. So I got Mother and Child by Klimt. Last time I got the Kiss by Klimt, and this time I got this one. She's got a couple of others, I think, by Klimt. He's one of my favourite artists. I got the Bridgerton cover. This is Schloss Neuschwanstein. I apologise to any Germans watching that I butchered that, but this is a castle we visited. This is the Disney castle, and we visited that in 2019 as a family, and I have to say it looks much nicer on the outside than the inside. It was impressive. It was impressive. It's a castle. It's beautiful. But when you've seen so many other castles in Europe, the inside was kind of like so many others, but the outside is very spectacular, and just the setting on the mountains and in that part of Germany, it's beautiful. So yeah, that's the Neuschwanstein castle, and this is the Tudor Rose. So love these. Thank you so much, Lisa. I don't think this will be my last order. I'm really happy with these needle minders. They're flat, so the needle sits really well on them, and they're nice, and they're fairly big. They're maybe half an inch, 3/4 of an inch diameter. So they're nice and big, and they hold the needle really well, and I love the pictures too. So a bit of eye candy while you're stitching, it's always nice. Plans, I haven't received the WIPGO. As at time of filming, the WIPGO numbers for April haven't been drawn yet. Usually in Australia we get them on the 28th. Jessie normally draws them on the 27th, and that translates to the 28th in Australian time. So we should receive those tomorrow, and I think that will determine what my goals for next month will be. So I'm not really sure on what I'll be working on. It may also have something to do with what's not on Pattern Keeper and what I can use paper for, I guess. It might be a little bit easier to see, but we will see. I think it's also my setup. It's just not working for me at the moment, so I have to figure something else out. Books, I read 1 book this month, and that was Outlander. I have seen the series on TV, and it took me a little while to get into. It's on Netflix, at least in Australia. We just got the 5th season a little while ago, so I've seen that. It took me a little while to get into it, but once I did, I really enjoyed it. But there were a few things that I didn't understand the whole Bonnie Prince Charles, that whole scenario, and that was a big part of the plot, at least in the beginning of the story. So I thought if I read the books I might get a better understanding, and I think I have. And yeah, I quite enjoyed the book. It was very long, and I think it's about 800 pages long, and very verbose, but it was good. I enjoyed it, and it's very similar to the TV show. I don't think it varies too much. It does vary a little bit, but not too much from that. And so my plans for reading are, I will probably read the next book in the series for that one. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll figure that out and see that. I don't have much more to show you. Yeah, like I said, I haven't really stitched much this month, but obviously there were extenuating circumstances this month. I can show you the glasses I'm using for reading. I thought I'd bring them just in case I needed to read something. They are pink. I went shopping with my 6-year-old daughter, and she insisted I get pink. So and they've got little detail on the side, but I thought they were a pretty good design for something that you get at a chemist. So they'll do for now. It's not for long, hopefully. Okay, I think that's all I have. I'm not going to ramble on too much longer. Like I said, I've got school holidays coming up on Friday. If you celebrate Easter, happy Easter. If you celebrate Passover, happy Passover. If there's anything else that I've missed that is happening around now, I hope you enjoy that. And if you don't celebrate anything, have a nice April and the rest of March. And I will see you hopefully at the end of April. Take care, everyone, and see you soon. Bye.